I know how much you love watching me play with new makeup, giving you my feedback, being a little weird and quirky. So we're gonna go ahead and do that today. Let's take the glasses. Like, you know what? Let's just lift them. Let's see if they can, ew. It has fingerprint. It literally has fingerprints. Let's see what kind of look we can create with the Eyescream Beauty subscription for the month of March. Out of everything you guys were interested in seeing, the product from the box, but the palette from the bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna play around with this one, which is by Trend Beauty. And if you're new here, girl, I'm winging it, as I always do. I am a makeup artist. I'm pretty good at figuring things out as we go and not making mistakes, but every once in a while, stuff happens, you know? So we shall see. We're gonna start off, okay, with the ZC primer. This is gonna be a color correcting primer. It's called the Multi-Effect Makeup Primer. And this is a brand that has been featured a lot amongst like several beauty boxes and people have been liking it. It has a little bit of like a greenish blue tint. I'm not gonna apply a lot. I'm not an oily, greasy person. So I'll focus it like there mainly, and then I'll pop some here and like here, and then I'll press it in just so that I can get like a good, but not blend, spread, if you will. Press and go, and then eventually I'll like kind of, you know, really blend it out. I noticed that this spot here is getting darker, which I like. I'm not tanning. So I don't know why, but you can see it more, which I like because I find it to be kind of sexy. And this one here, and then this, anyway, whatever. We're gonna go ahead, kind of pat that, make sure it kind of hits those spots. I'm applying my base, given that, you know, you don't get really like complexion products in this box or the bag. And I'm using this. I'm actually working on, like, I'm multitasking my time, and I'm doing shorts right now. So you'll see this in action, but I still have the primer on, of course. Figured less is more for today. And given that I have the primer, which is color correcting, I'm hoping I can get away with not applying the foundation and still looking really good. Okay, I'm gonna press product under the eye. Now remember, I didn't apply primer under the eye, so I'm not really concerned about what the under eye is gonna look like right now. By the way, this brush is a Sigma 40 HT, and it has like a diamond shape, which is really cool. I already did one side because, like I said, I was doing a shorts, but look how close onto this inner corner it gets. And then because it has like a flat line, I'm able to go down and do like my triangle shape that I'd like to do. And it totally gave me that airbrushed effect. Today's the first time I'm using it, and I'm like digging her. Okay, so the primer is looking really good. This is one side completely done. Primer looks amazing on the skin. Your girl's not mad at it. And because it happens to balance out some redness, I am able to go kind of like foundation free. I'm using a Makeup Forever like face palette that they sent over. It's all creams. This is their HD Face Essentials. My first time using her. They sent it to me in the tan to deep, but these are gonna be your shades, and you can most definitely do a full face. I really liked this because I can mix and match like for my perfect color. Like if I really wanted to match myself, I would have to mix these two. One has a little bit of yellow, one has a little bit of pink, and I'm neutral. So I need like a nice balance of both. So I get to create my own shade, and you can build it up if you wanted to. But the primer's good. You're gonna move forward and apply the blusher in unit. Now, the blush has radiance to it. As the light hits it, you're going to get a bit of shimmer coming through, and then the bronzer itself is nice and matte. So, or not matte, it's more of a like a satiny finish. So I'm gonna go into the bronzer side on its own. Tap out, because these are really pigmented. See, like, it's a lot. Like, it's a, that's a lot already. And hold on, let me put it down. And then I'm gonna tap, because I applied a cream. So I kind of want to set this and kind of blow it out. This is what made the box, in my opinion. Like, the box was nice, and it's usually nice, but I feel like Ofra in the box was huge. So if you're getting the box, or if you signed up at a great time, because it's amazing. And these are expensive. These are, I think, like $35, $39, something like that. Okay, so we added that, and then I want to apply a little bit of the blush, but not too much. I already have a cream blush on, and I applied it very lightly because I want it to be a base for the powder. This is my blush brush. As I'm applying this, y'all already know how I apply. That's a lot. just tapped it. You guys already know how to apply blush. So I'll just tell you about this brush. Everyone wants to know about this brush. I know it's pure perfection, and I have so many blush brushes that I like, but for some reason I continue to grab this one because of its shape and the surface area that it can like hit all at once, and it's fluffy and soft, and it's like the real deal. It's by Tarte, and I don't know if you guys can see, like most of the design down here is already like faded. There's no number or anything. The way that I ended up getting this brush was so many years ago. I'm gonna say it was like 2015, 2016. I ended up snagging one of those holiday sets that Tarte releases, and it had like, I think 4 of their, what is it, like Amazonian clay blushes. And they were like about this size, and with the blushes, you got the brush. And I was like, okay, I want the blushes, not the brush, so I don't care. Turns out I ended up not really caring for the blushes as much as I thought I would, but I'm obsessed with this brush, and it's been so many years now. I've looked all over the internet, eBay, Amazon, everywhere, cannot find the name of the brush or the brush itself. I think it was just like that exclusive for that kit. Even Tarte has no history of the brush, but I am on the search for another brush similar in shape, just as good. I'm searching, so I'm hoping I narrow one down for you guys super soon. I've already reached out to my people over at BK Beauty, because you guys know I love my BK Beauty brushes. Like, I have them right here. I can just grab them and use them at all given times. And let me just tell you, they're like, okay, send me pictures. We're gonna look into it. I think I identified one. Could be a great dupe for this one, but they're completely sold out, and their restock comes in April because the brushes were a hit. So she told me she could send me the brushes when they restock, and then I can compare them. But she's got pictures and she's working on it on her side. They're trying to help me out. I'm trying to get you guys like a better version of this brush with the same shape and all. So just be patient. I'm not trying to gatekeep. I'm not trying to hide it. I haven't been able to find it. All right, let's work on the eyeballs. And you guys wanted to see this palette in action. I told you guys I had a thing for the greens, so I think we're gonna go green today. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this one here and apply it directly on the crease. I'm not gonna bring it all the way down. I'm gonna have it like meet this area here. And I'm using an itty bitty brush because the smaller, the better control you have. If I were to start with a really fluffy brush, I could potentially mess up from the beginning and over apply the eyeshadow in places that I don't need it. And I can't have it on the lid. I need it on the crease and above. In this case, I'll do like a little bit of a rainbow. Is it rainbow? Well, a windshield wiper. So I'll go back and forth, making sure that the brush does not go under that crease. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna grab a brush that's kind of fluffy, but it's gonna pick up shimmers really well. I'm gonna go into this shade. Reminds me of a mermaid. Look at, oh my goodness. That is crazy. I'm gonna apply it on the center and bring it out and make sure it meets that crease area. All right, this green has stolen my heart. It is absolutely stunning. All right, and then I'm gonna take the brush, I'm gonna clean it out. I think I wanna go matte, so we're gonna go into this deeper green shade. And I'm gonna focus that one right here, nice and matte. So it'll be like a deep green matte gradient to this amazing shimmer. It's more of like a duochrome, very beautiful. By the way, they're super pigmented and way better than I expected in terms of formulation. With a super small fluffy brush. Notice I'm not using any BK Beauties. I have to clean my brushes this weekend, so I'm using what I have, and trust, I have a lot of brushes just laying around. I just don't care for these as much as I do my BK Beauty brushes. So I'm gonna go in circular motions because I want that matte green here, but I don't want it to be like in your face. I need it to be blown out. And then I'm gonna go into this deep green and then go over that crease area to deepen it. You know how we would typically use a black? Well, this time we're going green since it's an all green look. All right, and then I'm gonna gently diffuse it. That way it's not so harsh. I think I wanna add some of this lighter green because I think it's super pretty. And I'm going to apply her on the bottom lash line. Now I have to apply a black liner on the waterline and some mascara and of course some lashes. So give me 1 second. All right, here are the eyes and I think they turned out very emerald, very pretty. I'm not mad at them. Now we get to play around with the highlighter. If you guys remember what I told you guys. This little dropper thing doesn't really work as a dropper and you want to work on one side at a time and be quick, like quick. So I'm gonna apply and I'm going to blend and I'm gonna press and it's already started setting. So you wanna be extra careful. Like it's already set. Oof. Yeah, if it was up to me, again, I think it's pretty. I think that like I love the size of the packaging. Packaging is nice. I don't even care that the dropper doesn't necessarily work, but I feel like you shouldn't feel like you're racing with time to get a highlighter on. Like it's, yeah, you know? And then can I build it? Yeah, but right here it's thicker. I don't know. I would love for this to be reformulated. And that's probably why you guys haven't seen me use it on the channel like the other one, because it's just, there's no need. We have other formulas that are beautiful and powders that look the same on the skin. This is, you know, the shade is not necessarily unique, like in any way, shape, or form. It's really not. What is unique is how fast you have to work. It's like you have to fight with the darn product. I'll take a little bit, pop it up here to kind of bring some light onto the brow bone. And since it has a gold shift, you don't have to worry about it looking too green up there. See, like it dried down and now it's like soap and water. It's a lot. But again, I'm giving credit where credit is due. It's very, very pretty. Then we have the Lippy. It is in the shade Bliss. And this is the first time I try this brand. That's what your shade is going to look like. I'm gonna go very lightweight because this is very opaque for the eye look that we came up with. So we're gonna give it like that flushed lip look. I'm gonna apply Cher by Ofra very lightly on the perimeter. And then I'll just kind of pat this. Because if I swipe it, full opacity. Like, look at it. Just the patting is giving me great coverage. I really like this formula. And if they had like a lighter mauve pink, light pink, like a baby pink, it would look amazing. I ended up picking up my hair because I feel like, although I might lift it up higher and make it more grunge and stuff, but I feel like the eyes need to get all the attention and you should see it just to see it. And my hair was in the way, just saying. But here is the completed look featuring products from this month's Ice Cream Beauty Box. Now I know it's pretty bold. Not a lot of people will walk out of their house with green shimmery eyes on a regular day, but I would. All right, you guys, it is time we say hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad. This amazing group of people have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. They have unlocked exclusive perks. YouTube has provided them with a badge letting everyone know who is a channel member, as well as highlighting all of their comments under my videos. So if you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you need to do is hit the join button. YouTube is gonna recommend your next video based on your watch history. I will recommend additional beauty content I think you're really gonna enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out and I will see you guys on the next video.